Good afternoon to all of you. So here we are performing Ohm's law, and apparatus used for Ohm's law, we have taken one battery here. In battery we have positive and negative terminal. Okay, positive and negative terminal, and with the help of this switch we can adjust the voltage through the battery. Okay, in battery we can adjust the voltage there. After that we have connected positive terminal of battery with the positive terminal of ammeter. Okay, positive terminal of battery with the positive terminal of ammeter. Okay, you can observe the ammeter here. Ammeter we have range there. Pointer you can see there. Here it is the pointer. Pointer is at 0. That's why 0 correction we are taking 0 here. After that first long line is representing 20. Next long line is representing 40. After that it's 60. Okay, I have sent photo of ammeter also, you can check it from there. Then negative terminal of ammeter we have connected with positive terminal of voltmeter. Okay, negative terminal of ammeter we have connected with positive terminal of voltmeter. You can check voltmeter reading also. In voltmeter first pointer is representing 0. When you will off the battery, when your battery is off, that time pointer will represent 0. And then if you will on the battery and if you will adjust the resistance, that rheostat, you will get different readings in voltmeter. Okay, how to consider the range now? Okay, ammeter is there, 0, pointer is there on 0, first long line is representing 0, next long line is representing 2. In between 0 and 2 we have 10 lines here. So number of division we are taking 10. Okay, and here the range of voltmeter is 2 volt because we have difference of 2 volt here. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 means it is the voltmeter of range 2 volt. So range is 2 meter and number of divisions are 10. So 2 by 10 we will get 0.2. Okay, we will get 0.2, that is nothing but the least count. Same way we can take the 0 correction of ammeter also. When your battery is off, that time you are getting 0 there, so 0 correction is 0. And after that if you will consider the range, we have difference of 20 microampere. Observe it, this is the milliampere, sorry, not micro, this is the milliampere. Okay, so for this milliampere, if you want to change it into the ampere, you have to multiply it by 10 to the power minus 3, and when power is negative we have to divide it. So divide what value you are getting there, try to divide that value by 1000. Okay, after that we have connected negative terminal of voltmeter to the resistance. I have used here resistance of 60 ohm. We have here resistance of 60 ohm. So one end positive terminal of voltmeter is connected with the resistance, and second negative terminal also it is connected with the resistance. But from this point we have taken another wire also and we have connected rheostat. This is the rheostat, and use of rheostat is to adjust the resistance. So we have connected one wire to the rheostat also. Okay, if you will move this, you can adjust the resistance. Okay, by moving this we can adjust the resistance. So if you will adjust this, you will get deflection in voltmeter and ammeter also. Okay, you will get deflection in voltmeter and ammeter also. After that we have connected another end of rheostat with the key. Now what is the use of key? If you will open this key, current will not flow through the circuit. If you will open the key, current will not flow through the circuit, and if you will off, means if you will close, open key and close key, if you will close, then current will pass through the circuit. And then one terminal of key is connected with the negative terminal of battery. Okay, here we have on and off. If you will off it, light will be not glow. If you will on it, current will pass through the circuit. Now how to take the readings? See here, when your battery is off, that time we have 0 correction here, means your pointer is representing 0 in ammeter also and your pointer is representing, means pointer of voltmeter, it is representing 0 in voltmeter also. That's why zero correction we are taking 0. Okay, and then observed reading, if you will take, when zero correction is 0, if you will subtract 0 from observed reading, then corrected reading also you will get same, because zero correction is 0. So here I am going to on the battery. When I on this battery, that time we have here voltmeter, ammeter reading and voltmeter. First of all we will take voltmeter reading. Okay, so I am going to change the voltage. So when I change the voltage, that time your pointer is representing first line. You can observe here, clarity you will not get, but try to understand. Okay, in video you will not get that much clear, and when you will perform experiment here in lab, you will get clarification, clarity here. So first line it is representing, we have taken their least count, that is 0.2, and here first line is there, that's why 0.2 into first line we will get 0.2. First reading is 0.2 for voltmeter. Same time your pointer of ammeter, it is representing third line. Okay, it is representing third line. We have least count there, 0.002, 002 into 3, 0.002 into 3 we will get 0.006. Okay, we will get 0.006. So then corrected and observed both the readings are 0.006. Like that we can continue with the readings. Okay, if you will adjust the rheostat here, if you will adjust the rheostat, there will be change. Here you can adjust the rheostat, or you can change the voltage from here also. If you will change the voltage there will be deflection. Okay, so now with same voltage we will take here. Now your pointer of voltmeter, it is representing fourth line. Fourth line means 0.2 into 4, that is 0.08. And same time ammeter is representing seventh line. Okay, means 0.014, seventh line. Okay, like that if you want to take 6 readings, you can continue with the 6 reading. We have taken here 4 readings. Okay, so 4 readings are also sufficient. By using 4 readings also you can draw the graph. Okay, so with the help of these readings we have taken here current and potential difference. So try to plot the graph, represent the potential difference along x-axis and represent the current along y-axis. Okay, plot the points properly. What are the points you are taken in readings? Plot the points properly, and after that try to draw the graph. Okay, now during this experiment we have to take some precautions also. Some precautions we have to take. Okay, while connecting the wires, okay, sometimes here due to weather corrosion will be there in wire. Okay, it will rust also. So by using that sandpaper we can remove the rust. This is one of the correction. Then second correction, take the accurate reading of voltmeter and ammeter. This is the second correction. And while performing the experiment of this electricity, please take the precaution, handle the apparatus properly. These are the some corrections. So please write the readings, try to draw the graph and complete this experiment. Okay, that's all. And after completing the experiment, please switch off the battery. Okay, with on battery please don't remove the connections. So switch off the battery first and then remove all the wires. Clear? So that's all. Here it is the Ohm's law. So thank you for watching this video, and thanks a lot. Please complete the experiment and draw the graph. Thank you very much.